Whitestone.
Hey guys, this is Nearview and you're watching the very first video in a weekly series I'm going to be doing for Wildstar, the new MMORPG by Carbine Studios. If you guys don't know what this is, man, you've got to check it out. It looks absolutely amazing. There's links in the description below. Okay, so on to what's the purpose of these videos? Well, the purpose really is to just be short and sweet with you guys. You know, you're always fighting with the attention span of the internet user, and Jake and Amir once said that at any given time, you're about 3 seconds away from being replaced by porn, and we don't want that, man. So, you know, what we want to do is just give you guys general information, you know, each week. When Carbine comes out with stuff, we want to tell you what it is, but we don't want to talk for 45 minutes about the combat system or the housing system. But if you're one of those people that you want every drop of information you can get, there are great sites out there for you guys. Wildstar Central is one of them, the Wildstar site. There's people doing podcasts, there's people doing videos, man, and they go really in depth, and they're just doing an absolutely outstanding job. So there is stuff out there, and I'm going to be putting links in the description below for you guys. But for those of you who only got a couple minutes here and there to check some out, that's what the purpose of these videos are for. It's for you to just kind of get a general idea of what's been going on. So for this week, I just want to talk about a couple things. The first is a video that was actually put out a couple weeks ago by Kaya Dream, and I mentioned in this video, it's a couple weeks old, but I mentioned it because she interviews some developers and they're showing some gameplay. They're flying around zones, man, and they're checking out a couple of the different paths, like the settler and the scientist. And it was absolutely amazing. But what really excited me about this video was actually near the end when they show an instance. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm from the old school days of MMOs. I come from EverQuest 1 and EverQuest 2 and Vanilla WoW. You know, when you went into an instance, man, it was hard. You know, you had to have a plan. You had to know what you were doing. And you might be able to carry one person, but you definitely couldn't carry two. And every bit of it was a fight from the beginning to the end. And it just made it so fun. And it's just become so easy nowadays. But as I'm watching this and I'm watching these boss fights and these encounters, I'm just thinking, wow, man, it just blew my mind how amazing these things looked. And, you know, there's spells going off everywhere and the bosses are doing crazy stuff. And it just made me excited because it made me think, man, you know, this might be bringing back that challenging aspect of these dungeons, of these instances. I can't wait to see this, where you've got to go in and you've got to know what you're doing and you got to have a plan. You know, another great thing about it is they're bringing back 40-man raids, and I know that seems crazy, you know, getting 40 people together and getting them all to work together to take out a boss, but when you guys do it, let me tell you something, there's no better feeling, you know, of accomplishment when you're able to get 40 people to work together and to take down a boss. So check out Kaya Dream's video, and I'll put a link in the description below, and definitely the last part of that. The second thing I want to mention is Carbine announced on their Twitter feed that they are going to be announcing the last 2 playable races at the San Diego Comic-Con. So keep an eye out for that, guys. I can't wait. And when we know, we'll bring you a video with that information in it. All right, and that's pretty much it for this week. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet since, you know, I took so much time with the introduction, but we'll be back next week with more information and more stuff for you guys to take a look at. Thanks.